everybody, and welcome back to another Clean with me. Today we will be tackling zone 3 and 4 in my 4-zone cleaning method. If you guys missed last week's video where we did zone 1 and 2, I will go ahead and give you guys a link for that in the description so that you will be able to go back and start from the very beginning. But I thought it would be fun here at the beginning of the year to take you guys through my zonal cleaning and show you how I maintain my house with an average of 20 minutes of cleaning a day. First things first, we're going to get these bed sheets started and we're going to jump right in. So zone 3 is bedrooms and laundry. That's what I tend to do on Wednesdays, and I usually start by changing the sheets. I change the sheets every 2 weeks or wash the sheets every 2 weeks. So that's what I was doing is I went ahead and got that started, and then I was dusting, and I like to work from top to bottom. So I want to dust and get everything all clean and then run the vacuum last. That's the last thing that I want to do. As you can see, I had my little helper with me running around helping me out. But I also needed to tackle my vanity because it was getting like super out of control. And I needed to do my nails before having my baby. I had a plan to do some blue nails. And so I wanted to get my vanity area all ready for that. So as I said, laundry is one of the things that I like to do on Wednesdays. So here I'm just folding and putting away all this clean laundry that we had, and also just working on getting all the dirty clothes. I sorted them and put them into baskets and then lined them up so that I could go ahead and start washing them. That way I was just keeping the laundry going all day in the background while doing other things. And that's honestly the best way to keep up with my laundry, I find, is just to have the 2 days a week that I do it. So I try to do it on Wednesdays, and then I aim for either Saturday or Sunday so that we'll have all of our clean clothes to start the week out. But that's my plan, so that's usually what I aim for. But how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know down in the comments what you're working on today while we're hanging out. And I hope you guys are ready to get some cleaning done and feeling motivated. I know I am, and I definitely was motivated on this day. just going to switch the laundry, take out the kids' laundry. Ella had thrown up in her bed, so I had washed all of her bedding the night before, so I was just pulling that out of the dryer and then moving our bedding into the dryer, and then I started a new load as well. And then I came into the girls' room to get started on their laundry, putting away all the clean laundry, gathering up all the dirty laundry. And for their room, it's a little bit more complicated. It requires more of like an actual tidy up because they play in there, they get into stuff, they make messes. And so it just requires a little bit more of a tidy rather than just like a dusting and vacuum. So I usually will tidy up all their stuff and then vacuum. So that's what I was doing here. And anyone else gets so frustrated with sorting little kids' laundry? It's literally so small. I'm always like, okay, here's some pants. Turn the pants right side out. Turn the shirts right side out. It's like so frustrating, but maybe that's just me. So here you can kind of see what I mean. There's just like stuff strewn about, whatever. So I'm collecting up all the shoes and then separating out all the toys and putting all the books in the book basket. Just regular picking up stuff, nothing super crazy. And folding all the rogue blankets. Anybody else's toddler totally obsessed with blankets? Ella has to have like 3 blankets in her bed at all times with her. Speaking of Ella, she recently started climbing out of the crib, so that's been fun. So we're in the process of figuring out how to switch her crib into a toddler bed and go ahead and let her have a big girl bed. I don't think Naomi will ever get to the point where she tries to climb out of her bed. She definitely could do it if she really wanted to. She's got some crazy core strength. But for the most part, she, with her legs, it's kind of hard with her CP. But for the most part, she's content in her crib. So that's a new problem that I haven't had to deal with yet, is a toddler climbing out of the crib and playing in their room and making a giant mess while we're sleeping. The other day, she came in to our room and woke us up, which was new and very scary. so here I'm just going to finish up by vacuuming in their room. I made a pile on the dresser of all the clothes that need to be hung up and put into the closet. So I'm going to go ahead and hang those up and get those taken care of. I like to go along the edges of the furniture and try to get any of like the bigger pieces of trash and stuff like that needs to be vacuumed up. I also went ahead and did a quick baseboard pass while I was in here. I don't do that every week, but I try to. And then I am, just making sure I get my recliner all vacuumed out. I'm going to probably be using it a lot more with the new baby. So that's what I was working on. And then I had my little helpers. I put Ella in the crib because she kind of gets a little freaked out by the vacuum. But Naomi's deaf and she's actually not wearing any ears right now. I can see she doesn't have any devices on. So she's like blissfully unaware of the fact that the vacuum cleaner is on. And she's just walking around doing her thing. So I'm going to get all this stuff hung up and then I'll be finished in the girls' room. And then I'm going to show you guys the checklist that I have for zone 3. It's super small and I add to it sometimes and I don't do certain things sometimes because it takes me so little time to do the actual cleanups in the bedrooms and it actually takes me longer to do the laundry. I kind of add and change and take away from the different things that I need to do just depending. I'm also switching the laundry here. So what happened was my comforter got dry, but the rest of the stuff did not get dry and it needed more time in the dryer. And then you can see it's much later in the evening because I have my pajama pants on. But I went ahead and got the bed made. Well, I started to make the bed and then I was having trouble. So I had to have Kevin come and finish making the bed for me. But yeah, so it takes me less than 20 minutes probably to do the tidy ups in both rooms. Like I said, laundry takes the most time. Folding, putting away, washing, sorting, all that fun stuff. So it's just my laundry days. That's just how it is. But my actual time tidying is probably way less than 20 minutes. All right, so here's the Zone 3 cleaning checklist. Dust dressers, nightstands, tidy up, and vacuum. Super simple. I don't put laundry on there because I just know that it's a laundry day, and I don't necessarily need that on my checklist. So, yeah. And then moving on to Zone 4, which is the bathroom, and then the back half of the house, which is technically like the laundry room and where our desks and our office stuff is. I'm going to be very honest with you. this was my last clean before I had this baby. So I did not do anything with the desks or the office area. I swept and mopped, and that was it. I cleaned this bathroom so that we would have a clean bathroom to bring a baby home. But I did not do anything with the computer area. Usually I like to dust the desks and like wipe down the monitors and that type of stuff, and I did none of that this time. So it usually says on the checklist like dust office area and tidy desks, and didn't do that this week. But usually that doesn't take me very long either, and this is the last zone of the week, so this gets done on Thursday. And then I have Friday as a backup day to do whatever is missing or lacking. So yeah, so we're just doing a quick little tidy up in the bathroom. So with this zone, weekly, the plan is to wipe everything down, clean the toilet really good, wipe all the surfaces down, wipe out all the shelves on the shower, give the shower a little bit of a wipe down, no scrubbing, no harsh like crazy cleaning. I'm going to do a major clean every 2 weeks. And that is how I stay on top of it. And that major clean ends up taking way less time as long as I've been staying on top of wiping everything down and doing this weekly tidy. So yeah, so that's kind of the difference between cleaning the bathroom on a zone basis versus cleaning the bathroom every once in a while and doing more of like a deeper clean. And that's what I tend to do. So here I'm just finishing up by sweeping back here. As you can see, it's kind of like a long hallway room that is the back half of the house, and this is zone 4. So I'm just quickly going through and sweeping and getting all the dust and dirt all together. The litter box is back here, so there's litter all the time. And I have a rug that goes in front of the litter box that I moved. I actually washed it, so it's nice and clean now. But so anyways, this is where I end up on Thursdays at the end of the week. So we want to make sure that this is getting a nice thorough clean. And usually I would be back there like in that desk area, trying to keep the desks tidy. It's a lot harder because they kind of become catch-alls, and we just kind of stuff back here that we don't know where to put, which is one of the things that is going to be a messy to minimal for sure coming up after I get back from my maternity leave. But anyway, so then I'm just throwing down the mop pad and going to mop. I got this mop at Dollar Tree, so if you guys are interested in looking for a Swiffer knockoff, it has reusable pads. You chuck them in the washing machine and you can use them over and over again. I have 2 of every kind. I have 2 of like the scrubby ones and 2 of the fluffy ones that are more for like dusting. And I really like them, and my handle and everything has held up really well. So here I'm just putting the bathroom back together, and then I'm going to show you guys the checklist, and that is going to be all that I have for you guys in this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing kind of the second half of the week and the third and fourth zones that I work with every week for cleaning. If you guys have any questions about how to implement the zonal method in your own home, go ahead and leave those down in the comments. I would be so happy to help you figure out how to start the zone cleaning method. It's one of my favorites, and it saves me so much time. But that's all that I have for you guys today. So I will see you all very, very soon.